Here we are in section 3-1 exercises, numbers 1 through 8. First set, numbers 1 and 2, add or subtract. We got an addition over here, a subtraction right there, and then simplify. So we're going to subtract. Always subtract with the strongest one on top. So that's negative 134 and 7/9 will be up on top, and then 4 2/3. Now, common denominator. We're going to need a common denominator. 3 goes into 9, so we can just times that guy by 3 on top and bottom, and we get 6/9 over here. With that setup, we can now subtract 7 minus 6. That's a 1/9. And then 4 minus 4 is a 0. 3 minus 0 is 3. 1 minus 0 is 1. And the negative, because it's the stronger one, wins that tug of war. Negative 130 and 1/9. Excellent. All right, number 2, 75 and 7/12 and 16 and 3/4. Let's go ahead and put that guy right here, 75 and 7/12. Common denominator, 4 goes into 12, so we can times this guy by 3, times this guy by 3, and we get a 9/12 is really what that is. 9/12 plus 7/12 is 16/12. Let's take off, remember, 12/12, and that's 1, which comes up here. Oops, as a 1. Okay, and that means we have 4 of them left. So 4/12 is what we're going to end up with. Scribble that guy out. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 5 is 12. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 7 is 9. That's 92. And 4/12. That simplifies. We can divide top and bottom by 4, and that is 92 and 1/3. 92 and a third. Excellent. Number 3. 2 7/8 divided by 1/10. Oh, division of fractions, which means we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So multiplication, we need to turn these into improper fractions. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 7 is 23. 8ths. Divide is times, and then 10 over 1. So that's going to be 230 over 8. We could leave it like that. Oh no, we can divide by 2 and divide by 2. There we go. So it's 115 over 8. Now you could leave it like that or change it into a mixed number. Let's try it. 8 goes into 115. So 8 goes into 11 once. That's times 8 is 8. Subtract, you get 35. And so 1, 4. That's 32. Subtract is 3. So that would be 14 and 3/8. So that would be a good way to answer it. That would also be an okay way to answer it. Excellent. Number 4, 5/12 divided by, so it's going to be times. Now let's see what this is. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 is 25/6. So that's 25/6. So 5/12 divided by that is 5/12 times 6/25. Remember, multiplication is division is multiplication of the reciprocal. Okay, can we simplify? Oh, let's use that trick to simplify ahead of time. We can take a 5 out of the top and the bottom there, and we can take a 6 out of the top and the bottom there. So we get 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 5 is 10. Now, if we'd waited until afterwards, we'd had 5 times 6 was 30, and 12 times 25 is 300. So yeah, you can see how that would have been, 3 out of 30, we get 1/10. Okay, number 5. We are changing into a decimal, which means we have to do that division. So 5/3, that is 5 divided by 3. So 3 goes into 5 once. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract and we get a 2. So notice we could have written it as 1 2/3. That's not a decimal, but that's a mixed number. So we know it's going to be 1 point something. Let's go ahead and put the decimals on over here. Oh, put the zeros in the wrong spot. There we go. Drop down the 0. Now 3 goes into 20 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18. Subtract. Now we have a 2. Bring down the 0. 3 goes into 20. Oh, it's going to be 6 again. So this is going to equal 1.6 repeater. So yeah, you could have actually done 2 divided by 3 to get just the 0.66666, going on forever, and the 1 is the exact same one in both of those. All right, number 6. 3 and 6/11. So we know it's going to be 3 point something. So let's do 6 divided by 11. Let's put a few zeros here to see what happens. 11 goes into 6. Nope. 11 goes into 65 times. 5 times 11 is 55. With a 5, drop down the 0. 11 goes into 54 times. 4 times 11 is 44. Subtract and we get a 6. 0. 11 goes into 60. Oh, look, we just repeated that whole scenario there. So it's going to be 0.54 repeated 5454. So 3.54, and the line goes over both of them to say that both of them are repeating, unlike this one where only the 6 repeats. Okay, number 7. Change into a fraction and simplify this guy. So this is 8 and it ends in the tenths column. So that is 8 tenths. Can we simplify it? Yeah, we can divide by 2, and divide by 2, we get a 4 over a 5, 4/5. All right, and number 8. Now we've got 0.65. It ends up in the hundredths. So that's exactly what it is, 65 cents or 65 hundredths. Okay, it looks like there's a 5 can go into both of them. So divide by 5, divide by 5. And we get, 5 goes into 65. That's not one that I have memorized. 5 goes into 6 once. 1 times 5 is 5. Subtract 1, drop the 5 down, 3. So 13. Now I do know that one, 20ths. Can that go down any more? 13 20ths. I don't think so. I think we're good there. Okay, great.